He one more time. Baba Kashab. Really hear this. This is how the Lord get down, man.
Exodus 20:5 from the top.
Come.
Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands.
The Lord said he'll F your whole lineage up.
We talking about generational wealth. That's why we can't build it.
Go ahead. Man, that's like, you talking about, oh my goodness, that's crazy. He said, oh man.
Hold on, let me pull it. This is the only generational wealth here that we can have until
that's what we can have, period.
It's the only, until the time come. Until the time come when this world is come back to us. So until the end of Esau world, this is the only generational wealth we could possibly have.
Cause you ain't gonna get it on this.
It's the only thing you could pass on. The only thing that you can pass on and give your kids is these words.
And that's the
and then they actually be able to live in this world with some kind of
cheat codes for survival.
Yeah, some kind of survival like tactics like nobody know this.
Basic instructions.
We really don't know this.
Before leaving Earth.
Go ahead.
Basic instructions. No, you got it. You rolling. You rolling, man.
It says, to finish that up, it says, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
As a father balance.
Yeah.
But how much do we really see that on average with all of our people?
Man.
Everybody fucked up down there. You know what I'm saying?
It's 2/3.
God damn. But yeah, 2/3. That's almost all our people. Over half our people got a download. Yeah. We do not be tripping when we say these niggas wicked. 2/3 is over half of our people. Cause of 4. How many quarters give you $1? There you go.
2/3 is 66.3.
It's over half of what the hell.
We did that wrong. 66.6.
That's 3/4. That's damn near 3/4. You round that. Because after the 6 you round. At the 6 you round. That's 70. What is 3/4? 75 cents, man. It's technical, but it's still 3. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
You got 1/4 left. That's all he keeping. Oh man.
Well, I was gonna say, going off of what you was talking about, how this is the only thing that we could pass on. That's the only thing that you could take with you to the spirit world too.
The only thing. That's the only thing that's accepted of them. that's the only thing that they accept of them. What you mean?
Cause think about Kobe's situation. That's that he made all that money and it's still here.
Up to $500 million legacy.
Couldn't bring none of that with him.
Couldn't take none of it with him. He couldn't even enjoy it while he was here.
He was trying to enjoy it, trying to take the helicopter to practice. Took him out because he thinking some shit was sweet.
He spent his whole life collecting that bag. And it's funny because I found the word bag, we call it bag. That's in the word.
Oh man, that's all throughout the world.
That's all through it. That bag. Let's talk about the bag.
Jake told him. They told him it's damn bad.
They told Yahushua told.
Yeah, I was reading that. That's the spirit. I was reading that.
He told Judas to go get that bag.
Yeah. I was just reading that today.
Man,
that's crazy. It's spiritual, man. Oh man, let me see. It's a scripture in the Proverbs I'm trying to find that goes into say how a man leaves inheritance for his son. And you got a lot of niggas that don't do that. They don't leave their child nothing. You could at least left me a Bible, but you destroy it for lack of knowledge. But that's because his daddy was a wicked nigga and his daddy was probably a wicked nigga. Because the father just said that's how it worked.
Proverbs 13:22.
He give you a generational curse when you're supposed to have generational wealth. And the reason you got generational curse instead of wealth is because you reject knowledge. Therefore, I will reject your children. That link right up. That's one of the first things he told us before we even got to Canaan, man. He said, I'm going to visit the iniquity of you that hate me upon your seeds, man. He said 3rd and 4th generation. That's 400 years. That makes sense why we've been in slavery for 400 years, man. That's 400 years. A Jake can live a Jake can live 100 years, man.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be dying at 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old.
I spoke about it.
You can't do a buck. Goddamn. Jake leaving about here, 50. Done. 50. Jake talking about they old when they 50. I don't even think women should actually even be having menopause at 50 when you think about it. Because we weren't having kids till we was like 60.
That's crazy. That's real.
Remember that? We weren't having kids till we was like 60.
Exactly.
So how the hell are women catching menopause at 50? Low key, that's Esau. Esau probably did that shit.
I was gonna say
man.
that's exactly what it is, because they be having our women taking hella shit, like birth control, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That was all their plan to
Population control.
exactly.
Then they cut off our rods. They just see how strong we are. You know what I'm saying?
Because they know our genetics are so dominant that we had destroyed their lineage.
No mercy. We was just talking about how this damn devil ain't got no mercy, man. Think about it. Our women still look bad at 50. 50? They be. How many?
don't crack.
Man.
Don't crack.
J-Lo 50. You know what I'm saying? Ass still fat. You know what I'm saying?
All shades of melanin be good, except that one that don't.
Halle Berry them 50.
All them 50.
Yeah.
Angela Bassett 60.
Angela Bassett is 60.
I seen her today, thighs plump as hell. I'm like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? And they still want it. You can tell. They still, you know what I'm saying? How the hell they catching menopause? They can't have a baby anymore at 50. Ain't that when they eggs fall out or some shit?
Where is it? Yeah. Genesis 15 and 13.
And think about it. The Lord said, alas, for that time has come. No time is like that. So all the shit we talking about that's crazy now, Jacob's trouble, you can't even compare it to Jacob's trouble. You can't even compare it. You're not going to be able to shop during Jacob's trouble. Women will bleed in front of you. Think about that, man. That shit going to be the disgusting ass time. So you're going to have spiritual power. Oh man,
I see the moon.
you can bring that up. Bring it up.
Yeah.
Go ahead, bring that up. Yeah, that's I think it's Acts 5 and 13. He gonna do wonders in the sky. I got it. No. I'm gonna give it to you. See if I can bring this out real quick.
Genesis 15 and 13. It's all the way back in Genesis. And he said unto Abram, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in the land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years.
How many years?
400 years.
There you go, man. Because how many, on average, the average lifespan should be 100 years. Everybody up here should be able to live 100. If you start taking care of yourself now, you should be able to physically. The Father chooses when you leave. We ain't saying that. We saying your body should at least be able to give you 100 years, man.
And going back to what I just said,
Especially being a Jake. Come on now.
versus back. If you make it to 60, you round it up to 100.
Yep, exactly.
Even with that, the motherfuckers that'll be worthy enough would be the fishermen. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's also gonna be a balance.
Cause in the scriptures,
last forever.
I say, because in the scriptures, motherfuckers was over like 700. You know what I'm saying? Living that long.
Going back to the competition though, it makes sense why we got wicked ones around. They keep us in tip top shape. They keep us in tip top. You know what I'm saying? Like me being at work, seeing this job, like that job keep me in tip top. You know what I'm saying? I know how not to look stupid.
I can't be like that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a nigga right there.
Yeah, man. Curious George.
You would dread that day looking like that.
Curious George, really be. That's an everyday thing too. I'd be like,
You
man,
right,
I can't. I can't.
And then Jake walk around. They walk around with their babies at the mall, showing them the way. You know, that's how kids learn. They watch.
And you can look at their children and be like, that's gonna get fucked up at.
Exactly.
But the fathers.
What's that? The blind leading the blind?
Exactly. Yeah.
But the father's so heavy, that baby make it out.
No, con. No, you damn. I see that more than often. It's usually a little Jake, a little female, little princess power. She usually the one sitting back talking about some mama. Come on, mama. Or shaking her head. Like I asked a little girl this other day, like, you deal with this all day? And she was just like, yeah.
That's an old ass woman.
She's like, come on. She was shaking her head. I was like, you deal with this all day? She was like 11. They had, okay, Miss 11-year-old.
Right,
and I'm looking at her like, yeah. Like,
that's crazy. Right?
She was shaking her head the whole time, like these mothers in here. She was like, don't spend all your money.
Man, that's an old ass lady.
That's crazy. That sound like my sister too. Cause my sister be the main motherfucker to get on my mom ass.
Old ass lady.
Mama eat him out there.
Yeah. Alright, she the Jake. That's funny. Yeah. Whoever got it. Finish that in Amos.
I got you.
So yeah, that's how the, one more scripture to show how the Father really coming, man.
You go ahead?
You got hella scriptures. Get that 58 and oh yeah, no, go back. I think that's what I was talking about. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Bring that out.
Proverbs 13-22.
Yep.
A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children.
See, when I search my stuff, Jake don't, this damn thing don't give me nothing, man. They tap my job. Go ahead, man.
And the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
One more time.
Proverbs 13-22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children.
So that's what you're supposed to do, but it's exactly. But one more time.
Proverbs 13-22. A good man leaveth an inheritance to his children's children.
That's that generational curse instead. You know what I'm saying? The only thing you can leave generationally, according to Exodus, was it 20:5, is a generational curse because somebody started off hating the father.
Exactly. And let's get into the second part. And the wealth of the sinner is laid up for the just.
So a good man, he gonna leave the scriptures behind because, that's just true. You can leave your child some money. But we ultimately know you better than talk that boy or that woman. You're not gonna make it on this side though, because this is Esau world. If I leave, I'm gonna leave you this, but this really when I'm leaving you.
It's like false hope.
Exactly. But the whole thing is, if you understood this word, you would know what to do with that money, with that house, with that whatever you inherited. You know what I'm saying? So the scriptures go set you up.
Hey, instead of generational wealth, we live in generational curse.
Because wealth has, back in the world, there's a lot of studies on what wealth is. Wealth never had nothing to do with money.
It's really about time. Really, the only reason you should want money, so you can have time. What was that? Sirach, the 20th chapter. That when a man that has much business.
Yeah, that's that's Sirach. That's second Esdras. It's second Esdras 20.
Yeah. Is that second Esdras 20 or is that Sirach? I thought that was a 28th chapter or something like that.
No, that's second Esdras.
About the man having too much business, he ain't gonna find time to be able to be spiritual.
It says make small business. So it's not saying don't have no business, but make small business because you don't want to have your dealings all over the place because that's when you in the world. You gotta. That's why people phone ringing off the hook. One's gotta answer this person calling you. You lay that up, but then you got this. Like, no, your business don't need to be super expensive. You might just want to do business with the brothers. That way, it is on one accord.
I was trying to act like you off for not having a phone, but the Lord, when he went to disciples, he was by himself. The Lord had to get away from people. What would he go do? The Lord ain't had no phone on his goddamn hip. He went into the damn wilderness. Or he went to the beach, right, as they say, and he sat on the seashore in front of the sea to get into the elements, man.
That's perfect. See,
because he didn't be able to build the spirit because he got a little business.
Right.
That's why he ain't have, how many men he rolled with? Only 12, man.
And his business was the 12.
Exactly.
You know, it's crazy. I thought of something too, talking about the Pharisees. It never really said he rode with Pharisees or any pastors.
At all.
No, they literally would just follow him, trying to figure out how to bother this man, how to take him off the path.
See, that's what we do. See? They follow him. That's what them.
The Pharisees was even there trying to get John the Baptist to go up.
Yep.
And that's crazy because you look at these movies like Escape Rooms, something like that, where they take motherfuckers, put them in like a box, almost toilet their lives. Really fuck them up.
Yeah, that's like Saul too. Right. Saul, same concept. Whoever got it.
Jeremiah 7:15. It says, I will cast you.
Oh man. Yeah, go ahead, bring that out. 58. 59 to 18.
This is Jeremiah 7:15. It says, and I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren, even the whole seed of Ephraim.
That's the northern kingdom. That's the northern kingdom.
The main
Ephraim
kingdom
represents. What you about to say?
That's the main kingdom that make up Israel, right?
Huh?
That's one of the main kingdoms that make up Israel.
Yeah, that's the northern kingdom. That's the 10 tribes. You know, Judah only took 3 tribes. You know what I'm saying? Judah is AKA Southern Kingdom. Ephraim is AKA Northern Kingdom.
Southern Kingdom.
And that's your proof. That's your proof. Read it again. Listen to that. This is a history lesson real quick. One more time.
Jeremiah 7:15. And I will cast you out of my sight, as I have cast out all your brethren.
See?
Even the whole seed of Ephraim.
See? He talking about the 10. He was talking to Judah, and he was like, remember what I did to Ephraim, the northern kingdom. They was gone. They left after the damn Assyrian captivity. That shit, they got effed up so bad. Like I said, I had a spiritual situation me and I talked about. I realized why the hell he sent Child over here. These motherfuckers were telling me, what's it called, you know? Damn Issachar and her daddy Dominican, so she'd be Simeon. These motherfuckers telling me it was spiritual at first, and they started going off. They told me you could put a potato on your foot and put a sock on it, and it'll pull the spirit out. And it was like, if it turned black, that's how you know you've been cleansed. I was like, damn, I believe that, because dealing with colds, you can use your feet to get the cold out. You can rub peppermint oil. Some people do Vicks, but Vicks ain't nothing but peppermint oil. You know what I'm saying? It's just, you just get you some natural peppermint oil. And you can rub peppermint oil on your temples and on the back of your neck for when you stuffed up. Yeah, another thing, so I was like, okay, I was like, damn, I ain't never heard the potato thing. But they started telling me about you can crack an egg on your damn head